Let me tell you what I think should be gone. The notion that Terrence Bud Crawford should move up 3 weight classes, 21 pounds, to fight Canelo Alvarez.
And it's a circus, man. To me, when I hear things like that, man, that's not good for boxing, man. To be honest with you, and especially the face of boxing, the pound for pound king, trying to fight this little guys, I mean, I don't think that's cool.
Think Canelo versus Crawford is the fight of the year. Think again. Sure, on the surface, it looks legendary to pound-for-pound elites. To modern-day greats, but peel back the hype, and you'll see it's more sizzle than steak. Flashy marketing, big money moves, and PR spectacle are leading the charge. For true fans of pure boxing, this bout might end up feeling more like a business arrangement than a battle of equals.
Your son should have got the opportunity.
Embarrassing, man. That would be embarrassing.
And how do you feel?
It would be embarrassing for me to even ask for a fight with Terrence Crawford, with David Benavidez. Come on, it's embarrassing, It's like me trying to go to fight Usyk. Come on, bro, it's a big difference. Canelo's too big for Terrence Crawford, It's all about money. I think that Canelo does not need to fight for belts. He could go and do exhibitions, so he'll make the same money that he's making, because at the end of the day, he's Canelo. He's worked so hard, and people will pay to go see him. But I just believe that he has fucking belts hostage, He's not giving people opportunity, and I don't know why the organizations are allowing that, why not make it mandatory. We waited for 4 years, man. Mandatory, So at the end of the day, man, I just don't even want to talk about Canelo.
What about that 200
now,
million?
Now we have Diego Pacheco at 168. Now, it's like Canelo, but I would even think that he would never face Diego Pacheco at this point.
Stick with me. Canelo Alvarez versus Terrence Bud Crawford is being pitched as a once-in-a-lifetime showdown. But let's really analyze it. Who demanded this? Who gains from it? And who's really putting it all on the line? Because this may go down as one of the most lopsided high-budget matchups the sport has ever produced. Time to uncover the real story behind the buzz of Canelo versus Crawford.
Crawford versus Canelo.
I hate it. I don't like it one bit. I think that Crawford is the best pound-for-pound fighter on the planet. I think that Canelo is one of those folks. But Canelo is fighting at 168, which means he's walking around heavier. And I appreciate Canelo Alvarez coming on this show, having me interview him last week before his victory over Munguia, which I knew would happen. I appreciate his honesty and his candor, but I was honest too. He knows what I want. I want what all boxing fans want. We want to see the reigning, defending super middleweight champion of the world, fighting against another super middleweight champion in David Benavidez.
This is how it all started. Turki Al-Sheikh, the Saudi mogul reshaping modern boxing, is once again shaking up the sport. After putting together major cards like Fury versus Usyk and Joshua versus Ngannou, he's turning his attention to 2 big stars, Canelo and Crawford. In another blockbuster event, Saudi Arabia's investment in boxing is rewriting how fights get made.
It's happened. Canelo Crawford, 13th of September in Las Vegas. Thank you for everyone. Thank you, Canelo. Thank you, Crawford. Thank you, Netflix. Bella. Thank you, Bella. Thank you, all your team in Netflix. Thank you, Nick Khan, TKO. Thank you, Dana, my brother, who he will promote this fight with me. Thank you for Sila, Dr. Rakan, my old friend, Dr. Rakan. Thank you to Riyadh Season, Faisal. Thank you to Fatal Fury, SNK. Thank you to the Ring Magazine. Thank you for everyone. This is the biggest fight in boxing and in the history in the last 10 years and maybe more. Thank you, Shepard, from the team of Canelo. Thank you, Ash, the Hunters. And this is very good opportunity for the talent in boxing who will make the undercard all the undercard about talent because we have the biggest fight. We don't need big fight in the undercard. For that, we will give the chance for the talent. If you think you are ready to be in the undercard of Canelo Crawford, come talk with us. And maybe you will have chance. Thank you, and see you in Vegas the 13th of September, inshallah.
And yes, there's no denying the occasion feels massive. Crawford just dismantled Errol Spence Jr. and claimed the undisputed welterweight crown. Canelo, he's still boxing's top attraction, the Mexican icon who's ruled the 168-pound division. So yeah, it seems epic. But don't confuse marketing magic with matchmaking logic, because for diehards who follow styles and weight classes, this doesn't quite add up.
Crawford can make Canelo look bad just like Mayweather did, okay, and just took him to school without running. Or we'll see, Canelo just annihilate him because of the weight. You have to remember that Crawford is a 47-pounder or 54-pounder, coming and Canelo has fought he's probably weighed 200 pounds in the ring at one point. So and it makes a huge difference, guys. 1 pound, 2 pounds, 3 pounds makes a huge difference. So especially at the elite level. So I think it's a great fight. I just think that the press conferences were freaking lame.
Why?
Just because it was all staged. I mean, come on, guys. Look, if you want to see Canelo pissed off, take a look at my press conference.
Let's take off the star power, strip away the money, and talk facts. This isn't the fight hardcore fans were asking for. Crawford is a career 147-pounder. That's where he's been dominant, undefeated, and rarely even challenged. His jump to 154 was brief, not really tested. Now suddenly he's skipping ahead to fight at 168. No acclimation, no tune-up. That's a giant leap.
I don't gotta knock him out to beat him. He's never been knocked out before, but he lost fights before. So everybody, that's coming in thinking that I need a knockout to beat Canelo Alvarez is wrong. And that's not the approach that, we take in this fight. If the knockout comes, then it comes. But we're not going in there to knock him out. We're not looking for the knockout.
Terrence, you've said if you win, you feel you're on the Mount Rushmore.
I didn't say if I win.
Okay.
I said when I win.
Well, with that, what is Terrence Crawford's legacy with a win over Canelo?
Listen, I already said it. I'm on that mountain. Ain't nothing left to say.
Live, only on DAZN, June 28th. Jake Paul versus Chavez Jr. Buy now at DAZN.com/boxing.
So Bud's supposed to face a fully established super middleweight, a guy who's thrived at 168 for years. Let's not forget Canelo's held titles at 160, 168, and even competed at 175. He stood tall against Sergey Kovalev, a legit light heavyweight puncher. That's a man used to taking firepower from heavy hitters. The natural gap between their sizes is over 20 pounds.
I don't respect him anymore because he say, I'm not gonna do what they want me to do and this and that. And then he tried to, maybe Turki Alashi told him, hey, you need to do something because you seem so nervous in Riyadh. So and he tried to walk me back, and that's why I pushed him. And like I say, don't with me.
Does it bring a different Canelo then?
Yeah, it's different. Yeah, you watch Saunders fight, right?
Which one? The Saunders. Oh.
He pissed me off.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be almost the same.
And in boxing, size isn't a footnote, it's a game changer. This isn't football, where weight is spread across a team. In the ring, every single pound affects your speed, stamina, and durability. Crawford's boxing IQ and timing are world-class. But going toe-to-toe with someone who's eaten shots from bigger monsters, that's a new challenge. Can he deliver damage? More importantly, can he endure Canelo's famous bodywork?
The last fighters that you fought, they ain't on my level.
I fought everybody.
The last fighters you fought since 2002.
Mention me one. You mention me one elite fighter. Just one.
You.
Oh, me.
Look.
It's gonna be me.
I don't care about anybody else.
And you will see that.
You. So when I beat you, is you gonna be a nobody? When I stuff a mud hole in your ass, is you gonna be a nobody? Same everybody else been saying Since I moved to 147, I ain't fought nobody. Every last one of them stump a mud hole in their ass and he gonna be next. Watch.
History's shown us how this plays out. Kell Brook went up to 160 to meet Golovkin. Result: broken orbital. Amir Khan moved up to fight Canelo knocked cold. Mikey Garcia jumped to 147 for Spence didn't win a single round. The story repeats. Smaller technicians jump divisions to chase greatness and end up getting steamrolled. Not due to lack of skill, but because weight classes exist for a reason. And unfortunately, for boxing purists, that truth kills the drama before the bell even rings.